All right, hey there, good morning to you once again, and greetings from, let's see here, what are we calling it? Where the hell are we? We're still in Leominster, All Town Mobile, New Lancaster Road, Leominster, Massachusetts, All Town Mobile truck stop. And we are about to get out of Dodge here. You know what? I gotta fix one thing here. Damn sticky, squeaky steering wheel spinner. There we go, that's better. Yep, good morning. Like crazy, sort of. It's, you know, geez, the sun has been up for, it seems like hours already. I guess it probably has been. Son of a bitch, how did it already get to be? Oh my God, what happened? What happened to our morning? Huh. Well, I will explain. Nothing happened to our morning. This is our first stop of the morning. Of course, it was not far from where we started. So, let's see here. Where'd we leave off, man? We left off arriving at the shipper yesterday at 3:30. I think I checked in. My official check-in time I wrote down was 3:42, right? In the PM. We went and parked over in their little parking lot yard there and waited until whatever it was, like 5:45, right? So 2 hours waiting for them to call us to assign us a dock door. Okay. Then we went and we dropped off the trailer in their dock door. Which way am I going?
Take
south
the ramp
on
on the right
yeah.
to I-90 south toward Worcester.
So went and dropped the trailer off in dock door number 4, and you know it's such a tight little area. They have you both bobtail back to that parking lot. So we went back over to their parking lot, and it wasn't until 9:30 when they called me and said your trailer's ready. So we were there from 3:45 to 9:30 at night, waiting to get loaded with 13,000 pounds essentially of clothing and boxes. Right? It's just like a clown factory over there, you know. The people who were doing the loading. Well, I remember, you know, when I went in there, it was like
Continue on I-190.
there was like a bunch of blind people trying to lead a bunch of blind people. It was like just, I don't know, it was like they were all like temporary hires or something, you know? And none of them really had much of a clue what the hell they were doing, and you know? But it reminded me very much of the USPS Christmas Annex run. The people who they hire to do that, it's just like, I don't know, I don't even want to use a word to describe them, you know, because I don't want to be mean. You know, people are just trying to, you know, make themselves a couple bucks, and so I'm not going to talk smack about the type of people or anything like that. I'm just not going to do it, but you know, temporary hires, people who, you know, don't really have any experience and skills and much of anything, I guess. Those kinds of people. People who probably really know really well how to use their phone to get on Facebook and stuff, and how to play video games on Xbox and PlayStation, you know, or something, you know, or Yeah, they probably know how to do that stuff, but real world experience are just clueless. That kind of, there you go. That's about as nice as I can be. So, anyway, so we went and picked up the trailer and went back over that drop lot and camped out right there. It was actually fine. It was nice. You know, there was only like one other truck that was camping out over there, and they were like over off down the lot there. Somebody else came pulled up in the middle of the night. I sure didn't hear them. Of course, I ended up leaving the truck running last night just because the batteries are acting like they're not holding a charge anymore. Yep. So, geez, and then we got up, I think, about 6 a.m. and went and did our walk, hopped in the truck, ran over to All Town Mobile, got some coffee and some breakfast, Red Bull, and here we go. Now you're up to speed. And somehow or another, yeah, I mean, we got up at 6, maybe just a little bit after 6, and it's already, shit, 7:42. I don't know how that happened. That's what I'm saying. It's like, what the hell? The sun's already been up a couple hours. Look how high it is. I mean, I was like up damn near almost to the crack of dawn, almost. Of course, actually, my first alarm, my initial alarm, I think I had set for 5:30, and I didn't get up to that one. I should have, but I didn't. Whatever. That's all right. 7:30 a.m. That's a lot better than 9:30 p.m. at night to get started driving. I figured after you've been up all day. So anyways, let's go ahead and complete the check-in here. We do have Thursday, May 13th, 2021. As I said, the time is 7:42 in the a.m. 55 degrees outside, and we are at an elevation of 645 feet, give or take, as we make our way down 190 south, which will be taking us back down in towards Worcester. And then we'll be hopping the 290 westbound, and at some point or another, whether it's on the 290 or the 90 or whatever, or the 80, I'm not sure, we'll be making our way out towards Albany, which is where we have just been, where we just were recently. About a week ago. No, a week ago I think we were out in Denver. This is probably like 2 weeks ago, I think, now that we went up there to, what was it? Up there in New York, Wilton, New York. We went through Albany. So we're running through that same general vicinity, but we're taking a different route out of Albany for some reason. So let's go ahead and take a look. Like I said, we're on the 190 now. It's telling me I'm going to take a right on the 290, and then we're going to be hopping the 90 and just running west from there. And you know, that's interesting. That is really interesting. And then we're, yeah, so the 90 over what's interesting about that is we are going to be going through Albany, the same area that we went through when we went up to Wilton. And whereas last time we stayed on the 90, this time we're going to go run the 88 for some reason. So that is very interesting. It looks like a far windier road, a far windier interstate than the 90. Which is fine because we're light. So, and then we're going to end up back on the 80 going through Erie, Pennsylvania, and Cleveland once again. So yeah, but that's not until we get out to New York and all that. We're still in Massachusetts for now. Anyhow, so there you go. You're not even doing the frickin' speed limit, lady. You just robbed all my frickin' momentum. You have no idea. Guy. Lady, nothing. That's a frickin' dude. Driving 60, 65 on the interstate. He's like, oh, I better speed up. No. What a jerk. I hate it when people do that. I hate it so much. That freaking jerk off. What an asshole. He must have been a little bit looking at his rear view like, oh, that big truck's coming up fast. Let me slow down. Going up the hill. Right? What a jerk. and then I go to pass him and so he starts speeding back up. It just drives me bananas when people do that. They do it a lot, too. Do it a lot. Probably a Democrat. Thinks he knows what's best for everybody, except for himself. So anyways, there we go. That's a wrap from as far as our pickup goes. This is a wrap for one video and probably the beginning of a different video. So anyways, hope you all are doing well. We'll see you somewhere down the road. And for those of you who are beginning this one, see you a little later. So take care. See ya. Okie dokie, we just went through Worcester, Massachusetts. And we got lucky, we didn't get traffic in our direction. We got very lucky, I figured. This traffic in the other direction was pretty bad. So we're about to hop on. What? Why is it telling me north 90? Wait a minute. Why the fuck is it telling me north 90?
Take exit 7 on the right to I-90 North.
I-90 North. That's not where we're going. Sheila D. What have you done?
In 1/4 mile,
We're going west
keep
90.
left to I-90.
On the Massachusetts turnpike. The Mass Pike. I don't even know why it's
Be in
calling
the
it
left
north
lane.
at all. Because it's anything but. It it's like if you want to
In
call it
1/2
south, call
mile,
it south.
keep
But
left to I-90 West.
there we go, I-90 West. Now we're talking. Okay, that sounds better. Sheila D. It's pretty funny. Okay. I-90 North. 90 as an east-west designation. Bumpy.
Be in the left lane.
Yeah, I already be in the left lane, Agility. Where do you be? You be on the dashboard. I be in the driver's seat. We about to be on the 90.
Continue on I-90.
Yes, I've only had a few sips of coffee still today, so just forgive me. Yeah, and police are out today, eh? I seen them pulling people over back in Worcester, eh? We haven't gone through a toll plaza yet, have we? It says it's Mass Pike. Huh. Oh, I guess maybe it doesn't start for another 10 miles. Okay. We're running for free right now. We're not being charged. Look at these freaking ponds over here. Look, you see it? Isn't that freaking crazy? I'm telling you, they are just freaking gorgeous. And I mean, the reflection off the surface of the water of those things, you can't discern if it's the reflection looks just as real as the tree, just as vivid. It's amazing. It's no wonder why so many paintings have been, created of just such scenes, I don't know what it is. Something about the water out here. Something in the water. What's that one guy's name? That guy with the big old afro? The white dude with the afro. So we're going to go ahead and paint a couple of happy little trees over here. A couple of happy little bushes underneath. Yeah, and maybe the sky is blue with a little bit of red. Yeah, something like that. Maybe there's a couple of swallows nesting under an overpass over here at exit 37. What happened to that guy? Is he still around? Is he still kicking it? Or is he kicked it? I don't know. Funny guy. What a crazy, what a hippie, man. That guy is just a straight up hippie. But boy, he sure could paint good. It was like magic watching that guy paint stuff. You're sitting there watching him just splatter the freaking board, and next thing you know, it's like all of a sudden this crazy, amazing picture, you know, painting. Like, wow, man. I'll tell you what, I know people for some reason rave about Dunkin' Donuts coffee. I don't know. It's just, I don't know what people like. I don't know what it is. I mean, they put so much goddamn sugar and cream in this freaking cup of coffee. I don't know, man. It's just like, they don't even give you the option to put it in yourself. But I mean, the coffee itself, I don't know. It's just kind of, I don't know. It's okay. I mean, I wouldn't rate it higher than like 7-Eleven coffee. 7-Eleven coffee is pretty damn good. But yeah, like, I ordered a large coffee. Of course, I wish I had known that they had extra large. I didn't know. Damn it. So I got a regular large. I don't know, it's a regular large. I didn't get an extra large. I didn't know they had extra large. And she's like, do you want it hot? And I'm like, I don't know. I says, define hot. And then she goes, do you want cream and sugar? I says, yeah. I said, well, you're going to put it in yourself? She goes, yep. She nods. I'm like, okay. In the meantime, they were making me up some breakfast and stuff, right? And she comes over and she hands me my coffee. I look at the receipt on the side of the bag, or on the side of the cup, and it says, you know, large coffee, 4 cream, 4 sugar. And I'm like, oh my God. It just overdid the cream and sugar. Like, you asked me if I wanted cream and sugar, you didn't ask me how much. That's why I asked, are you going to put it in yourself? And she says, yeah. She just nods and then walks away. I'm like, what? 4? I didn't necessarily need freaking 4. You know? Like maybe 2 each would have been fine. So, I don't know. I mean, it's drinkable. It's just sweet as all hell. Hopefully these breakfast wrap thingamajiggies that I got are decent. Back there behind me, but he can take the left lane if he needed to. I-90 bike. End of the bike again here, boss.
continue on I-90.
All right. Well, we didn't even have to turn or nothing. That's pretty good, Chillidy. That was easy. Oh boy. Okay, well, anyways, welcome to the I-90 westbound, Massachusetts Pike. We'll see y'all in a bit. Oh yeah, and by the way, we have 2,990 miles to go out to Woodland, California. I believe we started off with 3,036. So, we got a little work cut out for us. Enjoy. it comes. About 1 more mile. Yeah, that's right. Yep. That's right, we are leaving Massachusetts. Uh-huh, that's right. For New York State line is coming up in 1 mile. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for letting everybody know. Yes, the time is now 9:35. Here we go, leaving Massachusetts and coming back soon. What did I tell you? I mean, the sign just confirmed it. Governor Thomas E. Dewey Thruway. Huh. Well, you can throw that away. Max loves it. Max loves New York. Except for their ticks. He doesn't like their ticks much. I actually just pulled a big fat one off of him last night, right off his back. Of course, that very well could have been a New Hampshire tick. Trying to get a free ride out to California. Hudson River Valley National Heritage Area. Got 30 miles out to Albany. And I don't know why that sign was letting us know it was 156 miles to New York. I guess they mean New York City, but like we're headed westbound, eh? We're not heading towards New York City at all. bridge on the left.
In 1
That's pretty
mile,
cool.
keep right to I-87 North.
I don't know if that's a train tracks. It must be train tracks. Wow, now if that's the Hudson River, like as in the same Hudson River that everybody talks about, how like it's just like the dirtiest river in the United States or whatever, it sure isn't up here. This must be the top of it. Because it is freaking beautiful down there. Wish I could have showed you.
Be in the right lane.
In the right lane, yes ma'am. North 87 towards Albany. Like, I mean, if that's the same river where you always hear in the movies, you know, he dumped his body in the Hudson River, you know, man, ain't no bodies in it up there except for big fish, I figure.
Continue on I-87.
People swimming in it or something. So we got 23 miles to go up to the Albany area, and we're going to be hopping, as I said, on the 88 westbound, exit 25A. So, 286 miles out to Buffalo. Wow. Yeah, we're not going through Buffalo on this one. Unless I really screw up. So, we'll see you later. Hey there, welcome back. And welcome to Cobleskill, New York. Thanks, Max. Thanks for verifying that. My goodness, that was loud. That's loud. And we are now running I-88 westbound. Max, you see the fist? Yeah, what was that old one? See my fist? Oh no, wait. See my pinky, see my thumb. see my fist, you better get the F down. Get down, dog. And you better shut the F up. You doing Richmondville, huh? Yeah, so I-88 eastbound here now, of course, going past mile marker 91. And it's interesting. This is like, this, you know, it's in comparison to the I-90, which is paralleling us sort of up north a little ways. This I-80 here it's taken on quite a different kind of nature out here. It's very much more like country in a way, if that makes sense. Like far more wide open rolling hills, like where everything else is kind of tight, tightly packed hills. This is kind of more like a wide open rolling hills, farmland, you know, etc. So it's interesting, you know, and this is not that much further south than I-90. And it's just taking on a whole different kind of nature out here, which is, it's cool. It's really neat. Yeah, I mean, it's just cool. It's nice. It's beautiful. Okay, little car, you are going to stop, right? Yes, you are. Man, we're just, I should have welcomed you to Cone Zone, New York here. Jeez. This is a long cone zone, and I don't know why. Interesting. Yeah, it's just really different. I like it. I do. I like all of it, but I mean, it's kind of cool how it's like we took a left, and next thing you know, we're in this like wide open hilly area. Pretty. It's a dramatic change. It's a dramatic difference. What else is interesting, and is a dramatic difference between, say, today and, well, 3 days ago. I don't know what it is. I haven't heard anything. But everyone is driving much more conservative today. It was through Massachusetts, and so far all through New York State. Everyone is driving very conservatively. Everybody's sticking real close to the speed limit out here today, compared to 3 days ago when nobody cared. Whatever, they were freaking. They had shit to do, and they had no time to worry or think about speed limits. Right? Today, everybody is just sticking like right there. Like 65. A couple of them are going 67, you know, maybe one in every 20 or 30 vehicles is doing maybe 69. It's interesting. I don't know, maybe it's just this particular area of New York State where everybody kind of knows, hey, the troopers will nab you for anything out here, and so maybe it's just always like that out here. I just don't know, but hence, you know, my rule of thumb, you know, whenever I'm driving around through the country in different places I haven't been, I just, you know, do as the Romans do. I do as locals are doing. Locals are doing the speed limit, I'm doing the speed limit. And it's not as if we've seen a whole bunch of troopers out. A couple here and there, but that's just normal. Not like a week or two ago when it was DOT blitz. That was different. like some sort of like diesel fuel shortage. I don't know if it's diesel and gasoline shortage occurring or to be occurring out here in the Northeast, or perhaps even the entire east side of the country, and it's to be occurring or is occurring. And so he's like, they called me, it's like, hey, make sure you top off the tanks every half tank, right? Like, just make sure you keep fueling when you get to a half a tank, top it off again. He says at least as far out as, like, you know, Cheyenne, Wyoming. You know, he said Colorado. I'm not going for Colorado on this one. But what he meant was that kind of longitude line. It's longitude, right? Up and down, north to south is longitude, latitude is east to west. I think. You know what I mean. So, okay. I can do that, no problem. I mean, usually I only run down to about a quarter tank before I fuel anyway, so. Let's see here. We're gonna have to close off this here particular video due to I think we're getting a little bit lengthy in time here, but I figure I'll go ahead and close it off with some hyperdrive footage for you, so that way we can keep it rolling for a little ways at least. We'll probably do a speedy one, a fast hyperdrive, almost a warp drive. We'll do like a 30-to-1 on this one or something like that, so it's going to go by pretty quick. So